Hey guys, welcome back to Awaken with Tina, the heart to heart, soul to soul spot here. And what I wanted to share is, have you ever felt like you're just in this weird cycle that things are just so overwhelming? That you have so many things that you want to do, but you're not able to do them because you feel overwhelmed? Because you feel like things are hitting at you from like 10 different angles and you're just like dodge, 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 dodge. And you're getting smashed in the face. Overwhelm is something that we deal with more often than we would like, right? And it's something that I personally deal with. And it has affected my life in ways I can't even say. It affected everything. And if you're anything like me, you know that when we feel this way, we can't exactly function well. We feel drained, we feel tired, our mind is running 100 whatever speed at an hour, but our body is like, it's like we're paralyzed or something. We can't even move. And that's because there has been a lot of this panic mode, this survival mode that I wanted to really address today. Do you feel that you are in survival mode? That you are just going and going and trying to do this so that you meet ends meet, or you're trying to do this because if you don't do this, this won't happen? Have you taken a time to just pause and actually see how far you've come? What have you done? Have you celebrated that? Have you said, hey, I'm so proud of myself? Or are we too quick to start looking at the negative? But that didn't get done. It's like when you get A on your test and then your Asian mom is like, what happened to the plus? Anyone could relate. It's like, why are we trained to look at the negative more than the positive? Why is it that we're naturally trained to see the lack instead of the abundance? And this is when we have to put our foot down and say, is this really fair? Is this really serving us? Does it even make sense? So when you feel overwhelmed, it all comes from this one word, compassion. And I want you to write this down, compassion. I want you to ask yourself, am I being compassionate with myself right now? Or am I being a critic? Are you being critical for some reason? Instead of loving, instead of caring, instead of understanding? And I want you to ask yourself, why? Why is that? Don't you have other people who are critical of you? Why is it that all of a sudden we have people, maybe our parents or whoever, our family, being critical? Why are you not doing it? Why you're not doing that? And then as we age, as we grow, we become like them. We become our worst critics. We become our own slaves. But why? Have we thought about that? How is it that we are in this vicious cycle of doing more and more and more and never celebrating and never honoring and never loving and never step in the second, in the moment and say, I am enough. I am enough the way I am. I was born enough. Remember that, guys. You were born enough. You're not enough because you had to do something so that you can be enough. It's not that because you need to do this, you need to be that way so that you can be enough. You are already born. You are enough, period. Can we remember that? Can we honor that? Feel. When you feel overwhelmed, It comes from you're trying to do too much and you are not being enough. So be, balance, remember your divinity, remember who you are, remember that you are made of love. Every single particle of you is precious, is divine. So why are you treating yourself like that? And it is absolutely okay to take a pause. I see so many of us climbing success and climbing this ladder and that ladder, but I want to ask yourself, for what? For who? Is it for you? And I want you to ask yourself, if you were to live your most true, authentic, embodied version life, how would that look like? How does it actually look like, feel like? Feel into that. Trust that. Know that. And the more you are living and acting in accordance with who you truly are, that's how things manifest. Because there's the doing, but there's the being. There's the yin and there's the yang. There's the black and there's the white. Everything has to be in balance here. So are you in balance? Can you take some time off? Can you take a pause? Can you reflect? Can you love? Can you be compassionate? I want you to write this down. Say this out loud with me. Comment it down below. I am enough. I am always enough. And I always will be enough. Because I am enough. Period. Comment it below. Write it in your journal. Say this out loud. Share this with someone that can really help them. Let me know in the comments how you guys are feeling, how you guys are doing, how are you navigating. Would love to connect with you. And if you have been feeling some kind of way, lost, confused, not sure what's going on, check out this video that I made explaining why you're feeling this way to give you more insights. I love you and I'll talk to you soon.